Not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Um, Honestly, I don't think like banning abortion is really going to like reach the end that you guys are looking for. Because like, eventually, what you're just gonna get is like women are going to get abortions anyway. Seems like we shouldn't. Seems like we shouldn't like just ban them, and we should like let women make decisions with their own bodies.
Why should we let women decide to unalive their unborn child?
Well, it's not necessarily unaliving them or like unaliving them per se. It's not like the end goal. Like if they had a child in like a plate, they're not gonna like walk up to the plate and smash it with a hammer. The distinction is like this child is inside of her body and she doesn't want it there anymore.
Yeah, just because she doesn't want it should be a reason to unalive it, unalive the unborn child.
Okay, so why is there any moral implications from like unaliving like a clump of cells?
It's not a clump of cells; it's a human life. So when you're unaliving a human life, you're infringing on the rights to life.
Well, when you say because like first thing I said it's a clump of cells, like quote unquote a clump of cells, and then you said no, it's not a clump of cells, it's a human life. Those things aren't like
It's not. It's
wait,
not just
wait,
a
just let
clump.
me
Oh my
finish.
god!
Just let me
It
finish.
is
Like,
not just a
if
clump
I
of
say,
cells.
yeah, just real quick. If I say like, oh, this bike is red, and you say no, it has two wheels. Like that's fine. They can both be true. Like I grant that it's a human life. I grant that it's living. But I'm saying that there's no moral implications from this human life. I don't think human life is just viable in and of itself.
Yeah, but this clump of cells that you're calling is a human life.
Yeah, I just
So
said
you
that. I just
Yeah,
said that.
so why should we be ending this human lives, this
Be-
human life?
because it fits the desires of sentient creatures.
What?
It fits the desires and the actions of sentient creatures
What
with
do you
moral
mean?
consideration. Are you confused on sentience or creatures?
I'm lost altogether
Okay.
because I stop, go away. It's a human life, so regardless, we shouldn't be taking their rights to life, their
Why?
rights, their life. I cannot talk tonight. Why? Because it's a human life, and they
No,
have
that
rights to
wasn't the
life just
question.
as we, as
Well,
we do.
I was gonna ask like, okay, why does the fact that it's a human life, why does that mean that we can't take away its life? Like I can take away frog's life. Why human's life?
Frogs don't have human rights.
Frog don't have human rights. Okay, why should I care about human rights and not just like sentient rights? Like a conscious creature's rights. Ones that have preferences and desires and can like conduce them in a social context.
Say what now? I'm sorry.
Okay, why should I care about like I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't say clump of cells, but why should I care about a non-sentient creature when it has no desires? It's not going to harm them because the only definition of harm that I even know is something that goes against your preferences. So it literally can't harm them. Why should we force a woman to go against her desires for the sake of something that has no desires?
I would just say because it's a separate life of hers. It's not her choice to end this life.
Wait. I grant it's a separate life. I think a mosquito is a separate life, but hold on. Okay, in that moment of silence, I just squished a mosquito. I don't think you care about it. I don't think you care about life.
Bro,
It's a separate
why
life.
are we talking about not things that are not human?
Why are we talking? Because I don't know why we're talking about humans. Like, you
Are
have
you
to
telling me
justify
that an
why.
unborn child is not a human?
No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I grant that it's human. I don't know why just because it's human means like we have to value it. Like, I need you to tell that to me.
I already told you because they have a human rights.
Okay, I asked you. Okay, just to be clear, I asked you why should we care about human life, and your response is, well, because it's human life and it has human rights. I'm gonna ask you, okay, why do I care about human rights? And then you're gonna say, oh, because it's human life. And then I'm gonna ask, okay, why should we care about human life? And then you're gonna say, oh, because it has human rights. Do you not see the circle?
I just don't know what you're trying to get at.
Okay, wait. Maybe anybody is there anybody else in the chat who understands what I'm saying? Because like, if you genuinely don't understand what I'm saying at this point, I think your position is flawed and you need better arguments.
Okay, you don't need to be so rude.
Okay.
I'm still learning how to debate.
Wait, really? I don't know.
Yes, I am still learning how to debate. So I don't know why you had to be so hostile and rude about it.
Okay. I just assumed, this is my bad. I just assumed that you've been doing this for a while. I didn't know you were new to this.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, but I'm still getting the hang of it.
That's fair. Do you have any questions for me? Because like I think with your position, it looks like it goes into like this vicious
Wait, what do
circle.
you mean my position?
Your position goes into like this circle. Like I guess your position on abortion. If you don't want me to
So
call it a position, that's fine. But your stance on abortion, does stance work better?
my stance on abortion is wrong because you're ending a human life.
Well, your stance on abortion is that it's wrong. That's a stance.
Yeah, it is. Unless the mother's life's in danger, it is wrong.
Wait, no. Okay, well, I'm trying to articulate the fact that you have a pro life argument and like you're disagreeing with that. It's like how you disagree with like the way I'm using stance now. I said your stance on abortion as a concept. Abortion is a concept, and your stance on it is that it's immoral. That's a belief you have with regards to abortion. The concept. It's an attitude towards a belief. And I'm saying your stance is pro life. Is that bad to say that you have a stance on abortion?
All I know is that when you're having abortion for no reason, you're infringing on their rights to life and you're taking their life so
Okay,
they can't live.
well that's fine. And I don't think we're gonna get anywhere because like I already asked you, okay, why do I care about like why does it have a right to life? And you're gonna say because it's human, and then I can articulate like how this conversation is gonna keep going into this circle for like an endless amount of time. But I don't think we're gonna get there. Do you have any questions for my pro-choice position? Because I think it's like it's way superior to
Wait,
the
go ahead and
pro-abortion.
take it if you want.
Yeah, I guess the argument for pro-choice is that I think we judge actions. We determine like whether they're right or wrong. I think the way we do this is because I don't believe in like stance independent morality. So like that means morality has to be subjective. So what subjective morality means is that it's mind dependent, based on your preferences and desires. And if something does not even have preferences and desires, then it can't experience the concept of right and wrong. You can't do any right or wrong actions on it. It's not going to care. And when we have like something that is like violating your body for 9 months, 9 months of labor that you're never going to get back, then that does go against somebody's preferences and desires. That is
No,
an
it
immoral
doesn't.
action.
Wait a minute. Going through 9 months is infringing on the mother's body.
Yeah,
No, it's not. That is how pregnancy goes. You grow a baby for 9 months.
yeah. I think it infringes upon. I think it infringes upon her body.
How is it infringing on her body?
Well, when I say infringe, I just mean it goes against her desires with respect to her bodily autonomy.
Is body autonomy absolute?
No, I don't think so. There are limitations though.
Limitations like what?
When you infringe upon like other rights bearings, other rights
How is
bearing
this?
entities' bodily autonomy.
Okay, so how is my unborn child infringing on my body?
Well, when I
I'll
just
be
be clear,
right
when I
back. Okay,
sorry,
okay, sweetie.
sorry, what? Oh,
No, so how is my unborn child infringing on my body?
just to be clear, when I say infringe, I just mean it's going against your desires with respect towards like a certain area of property. I think your body is your property, and like it's infringing on your property. It's doing something that you don't want to happen with your property.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that my child is my property?
No, I'm saying your body is your property. If you want to look at your child as your property, that's kind of weird.
Wait, so whether I look at myself as it's my property, it's not. It's again, it's a human life. We should not be saying, "Oh, this baby is infringing on my bodily autonomy, or it's infringing on me, so I'm just going to end it." There's no reason to end this life unless you are going to die yourself.
That wasn't a point that I was making. I'm just outlining what I mean when I say infringement. So just to be clear, when I say infringement and when I say that the fetus infringes upon you, all I mean when I say that word is that something or someone is violating your preferences with respect towards a certain degree of property, and that degree of
Nobody's
property.
violating on anybody.
Wait, when I say violate, I just mean it goes against preferences. So if the mother doesn't want to be pregnant, which we know she doesn't, and like the pro-choice
If she
woman.
doesn't want to be pregnant, that still doesn't mean she should end this life.
Wait, you're cutting me off, but like I'm just at this point, I'm not even making an argument. I'm just explaining what I mean by words, and like you're trying to like assert some sort of normative implications for them, but that's not the case. I'm just explaining words at this point.
Yeah, because you're all over the place and I don't know what to do.
Well, I think you could like maybe open your ears and listen to the argument.
I am listening.
You're
It
not
just you're
listening.
honestly not making sense.
Uh, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I'm not making sense. I'm just like describing what I mean when I say infringement because you had problems with it. Like I thought I would be able to say the word infringement and we would be able to move on, but like you're making like misconceptions of what I mean by it. So I had to outline what I mean by it.
Tweety, are you still there? I guess not. So again, I don't know how to argue your stance.
Um. Well, we went down your position and it went nowhere. It went to a circle. I went down my position. Apparently, like you don't know what like words mean. I don't know how to get. Okay, maybe I can. I don't. I'm not being condescending. I swear. How do I break it down more? Um, woman break it down more. Um,